One I would actually consider worshipping. What's the deal with that house call the Jarl just gave you? She doesn't look much to me. I could outmatch her in terms of combat, looks, and just about anything, really. I don't know what you could possibly see in her. I'm not sure I like the sound of the 7,000. Cause I've heard that it can get a little chilly around the southern parts, if you know what I mean. I don't need your help to do that before you ask.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go. You speak to a Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Carset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed. Stendarr be with you.
Free booze and more free booze, and did I get it? No! Instead I got a hangover and a huge hole in my pocket where my money used to be.
Keep an eye out for wolves.
Well, we made it here alive at least. This place is huge. I would hate to have been the ones who built it on the highest mountain in Skyrim of all places.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you... So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Boost! Strike us with the power of your voice. Do not be afraid. Boost! Your shout will not harm us. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngeir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a Thum. Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. You should focus on hope. Good. Then you will be ready for what very few. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the 2nd word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. Learning a word of power.
We've always wondered. It's when people die, they take their final form as they were when they died.
Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts.
Time to move, I guess.
Sky. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. When that your
Let's guess. You want to talk?
Strike the targets as they appear. Strike the targets. Breath and focus. Well done. Again.
I'm all ears. Well, not literally, of course.
You learn quickly. Once more.
What's on your mind?
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Those graybeards are a strange bunch. Imagine having to sit there in silence all the time. I just couldn't do it. I struggle staying quiet for even a minute. Also, what's the point in having all that power and not using it? I suppose those graybeards must be getting on a bit though.
Master Bori will teach you Wood, which means whirlwind. Wood. You must hear the word.
Why must there always be incest inside temples? It really does make me feel a little sick. Did I say incest? I meant insect. The smell really gets up my nose.
Wood. Now we will see how Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. Rex. Wolf. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Stand next to me and prepare. Your quick mastery of a new Thuum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. Sky above.
Hunger. This isn't one of those boy meets girl cliches, is it? rather intimidating in that outfit. I wouldn't want to mess with you, although don't think that outfit would stop me.
How's that?
So I'll let my weapons do the talking. risked their lives for nothing? The person who wrote that note better start explaining fast. Have you ever tried bareback? I didn't like it. Started to make me a little sore after a while. What's with the funny face? I was talking about horse riding. I do have other uses.
Again.
I would admire your courage if I was the last stupidity.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, Deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Put you down.
We'll pay for that.
Let's see what you've got. Mercy! Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep... Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. Dragons aren't... They weren't gone. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to... A few years ago, I figured... We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient... I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute, and I'll be ready.
Yes? Did you want something? I could get used to this. What's the polite way of saying thanks, but this gift is absolute cow dung?
I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salakunier, Zil Grotova Ursa. Slen, Tin,
I also love to hunt people. And pretty much anything else that
Do you need something? Dragons are coming back, and you're a born dragon slayer. That's all you need to know right now. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me the Empire and now the who else gains from that but the Thal? If we... Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
I don't think you were
Take a
followed.
seat and get the
Come on,
cold out.
I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Sounds good. Be careful.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped. Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that. Get up there.
If you come to Solitude to join the
They can't hurt Uncle Rogbeer. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us!
Traitor!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum.
No! I think it just broke a nail.
No one can save you now! Should be good. Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hotgun. Yeah. Thing has not happened. Hundreds of years. Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Times Give up!
I'll try and make this quick.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces.
It's yours, I submit!
Oh, that's expensive.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
If you come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Ricker.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogbeer. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
You should tell her
You
that her uncle
betrayed
is
us.
scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
All hard. Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
That's definitely going in
Need
my
something?
part of the Edda.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take the rest.
I've always wondered, since when people die, they take their final form as they were when they died. If you die naked, does your spirit remain naked?
Some folk, they got no shame.
Ought to put on some clothes.
Or is a ghost without
Have you
any
given
clothes?
Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the
At
embassy?
least not all the time.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Elephant's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir.
Welcome. Your invitation, please.
Getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain and any desire to actually arrive late.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me
Ambassador,
more about
I'm
yourself.
so sorry to
What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. What can I get for you, sir? Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture.
Take advantage of the fine food and drink. Such things have been scarce since the war began. Well enough, I suppose. Elenwen puts a great deal of effort into these parties, and it shows. I just wonder what her real motivations are. That woman is inscrutable. Good speaking with you.
Just between us.
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd all... I try to do my... As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
I'm ready for this party to be over.
Serving girl. What's your name, dear?
Is it that obvious? I should take pains to seem more happy. I wouldn't want to upset our host. But the truth of it is, I have a mountain of paperwork back in Windhelm, and it's not getting any smaller. I just hope this party doesn't drag on all night. Ill, but at the same time,
Thank you, sir.
I don't dare refuse an invitation from
do for you?
anyone. Goodbye,
Not at the moment.
Yes, what do you need? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
It's very nice to meet you. You'll have to excuse Orthis here. He so rarely gets back to civilization.
It's a necessary part of my job to mix with the upper classes of Skyrim, such as they are.
Doing my best to get you reassigned to Solitude.
Oh, don't worry about me.
All right, then.
I relish the challenge.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir.
Hey, watch it!
Yes, what do you need? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment. Good day.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah! If there's anything I can... Your wish is my command. As long as it doesn't involve much physical activity. I seem to be having trouble staying on my feet at the moment. My friend, a toast to a beautiful... Of course! Is that... Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose...
Let's go! Before anyone notices us.
Our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again...
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass
I've
through the
heard
kitchen.
of this mystical
Your gear is
natural
hidden in the
wonder
larder.
known as the Fountain of
Just
Booze.
stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Someone bring me a drink, quick!
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get up. Fear. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Perhaps I should ask the ambassador. Get up. Fear. I saw nothing. Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. The patrols might notice something's wrong. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Good luck.
Did you see those robes
You're on your own
this
now.
morning?
Were they with
More of the enemy.
Lying courage.
On your knees, worm!
Broken nail. Never work on a farm. They are always full of tools and hoe. Those hoes are a real pain to use. Never again will I do an honest day's work.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor!
dead already.
Move, slowly.
Now the Falmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Is it me, or are the priests in Skyrim all perverts? I said I had injured my leg, and one of them told me to remove my clothes.
Out of my way.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right, you're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside? Esbern was one. He knew obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
I guess we better go to Rift. Find this Esbern, then. We could go and ask Brynjolf, but I don't trust anyone who is a member of the Thieves' Guild.
What is it?
We may be better off asking that Argonian woman at the Bee and Bar. She seems to have all the gossip, but it's up to you.